Whoa!
Oh,
Ah!
everyone's way too loud. Hang on, let me turn it all down. I'm on the wrong
Mm-hmm.
scene. There we go.
Oh no!
I'm on the right scene now. Hello.
Hello? What? Who's that in the corner?
Dunno.
That's me in the spotlight,
Who's?
losing my religion.
Oh, I was thinking more. Who is that girl I see?
Well,
Shush.
unfortunately for you, I've been to way too many communion after parties.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. We're on a live stream. What the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck? Damn. Is it too late to go back to the starting soon screen?
I mean, you saw me do it.
Look at this.
Oh, that's great.
I'm
That's
rich.
the resub, Brie. Hey, we need to. We're fumbling. Speaking of going back to the starting soon screen, take a look at the starting soon screen. Look at that. Wow. Look at this new art.
Wow.
Good. I wonder what that's about.
You know.
Can they
So-
even hear us?
Yeah, they should be able to.
While on the starting screen?
Huh?
On the starting screen?
Yeah,
What?
Okay. Come on.
they can hear us on both screens. Don't worry. I have it set up that way.
Oh, you manually mute us and unmute us.
Yeah.
I see. Anyway, say your funny
I
words.
was calling you an absolute pleb with your fucking manual.
So for anyone who doesn't follow me on Twitter or talk to me on Discord, it's been a time. And we this is difficult.
Yeah.
But fuck it, we're here now. It's basically, if you go check out my Twitter, you can see that I'm a girl. I'm a gender fluid. I don't know what that is. What
It's
is
important.
that? Shut the fuck up. That's a Monster Hunter screenshot.
That is a Monster Hunter screenshot.
Yeah. Go look at my Twitter for more information on the thing I just said. We're gonna move really quickly past that because I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Really want to you wanna be my lover. Yeah.
But as you can probably surmise from the use of not a camera, and also the pre-roll image, my pronouns are currently she and her, so please respect that for the duration of the stream.
Yeah, when she's a girl, she
Look at
loses
this.
her face.
I'm rich.
Weird.
Thank you for the sub, also. It's true, my face just goes away. It falls off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was all girls, really.
Yeah.
And another thing. I'm coming out. No.
Important update about this case.
Yeah, so there is a trigger warning for this case. There's multiple. One, clowns.
Clowns.
But the main person for that is not here. So that's okay. Probably, hopefully. Anyway, second trigger warning. And there are some uncomfortable topics brought up in this case. It's mostly around there are age gaps that are in relationships that are very big and uncomfortable, especially since one of the persons involved is a minor.
Yeah.
And so this case will be talking about that. It's not very explicit, but it is there.
Yeah.
And it is a theme of this case.
So
And yeah. So
just be
if
aware.
it's an uncomfortable topic for you, and if it's something that's might trigger you or make you uncomfortable, then no offense, but please don't watch the stream because it's not going to be good for you.
Please don't watch the stream. Not even
Go away.
not even it's fine if you don't watch the stream. Get out. No. Okay. Is that our... Sorry.
We're just saying at the start of each stream to this case, we will have this content warning, and we will say when it gets to the stream when this content warning is no longer needed, when we move on to a new.
Yeah. So it'll just be for this case.
Hopefully.
my assumption is that because you didn't remember, Zoe, and I've never heard anyone talk about it, this is something that's very isolated to this case and is not gonna come up again.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, every now and again, there's like some weird stuff of like pervert man calling Maya cute, but like,
Yeah.
other than that,
It's still
doesn't
gross,
happen
but,
again.
They're intended to be a pervert, man.
yeah, and it's just like, oh, look at these people in love, and it's like, oh, she's 16. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's move on.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's our important discussions gotten out of the way. Hello, Dade. Hello, Lulzer. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good days.
Are you saying that day-in-laws aren't important?
No, you know what I mean. Our serious, not fun conversation can end, and our equally important but fun and jovial conversations can begin. Like, hello, Lulzer. Hello, Dade. Hope you're having good days. Thank you for the resub, Lulzer. Excuse me. I'm burping. Just kidding. I've never burped.
True.
How about we recap the case?
I mean, there's someone who's played this case a lot more recently than anyone else.
I am, for once, the most equipped to recap the case because sometime last week my fucking Windows install corrupted again, and that was fun. Last time, Ace Attorney was not impeded by this per se because I had the folder on a different drive. This time I didn't, so I had to play the game again, which was a time. But I caught back up to where we were, so I don't know how much health we had going into the trial last time, but we've got full health now, baby. And what happened in the last case was that, no, not in the last case, on the last stream, there was a magician named Max Galactica, and he's a dude. He's very popular.
But Maya is not attracted to him.
Despite what Maya may say,
Maya is not attracted to him.
Our more valid Maya source, who is here with us on the stream tonight, says otherwise. So it didn't happen.
Like Dub.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Dub stands for weird.
Yeah, he got arrested for under suspicion of murder of the ringmaster of the circus. What the heck? The ringmaster was killed by someone who could fly. Max can fly. That's crazy. We ran into Regina. She's an animal tamer.
Definitely
She
not
makes
Taylor.
pretty little dresses for the animals.
Yeah, she makes adorable little dresses for the dogs. No, she's an animal tamer.
She's got a tiger.
She's got a tiger. There is a monkey, but she does not control the monkey.
The monkey.
But we'll come back to the monkey in a moment. We were also ran into what's the clan's name? Lee. That I was gonna say Larry. That's someone else. Mo. His name's Mo. That's why I thought it was Larry because Larry called Mo. Mel. No, it's Mo, isn't it?
Mal. I know. It's just that you said Mo weird one time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his name's Mo. He's a cool dude. There's also Ish. Oh, yeah, Mo was like, damn, that arranged marriage shit's weird. So I like Mo.
Yeah.
We ran into Ben, who is a ventriloquist who cannot talk without his puppet, who is named Triloquist because
Ben Woodman.
Fucking weirder as well because he's older and also cursing on minor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's like late 30s.
Yeah, he's like 36 or something. So
there are no birds in this case.
Okay. Don't know what that's about.
Nothing replies to what they'd said. That wasn't
Okay.
just me randomly saying it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Fucking what was I gonna say? Yeah. So basically, Max got a big raise, and also the ringmaster agreed to let him marry Regina, who's the ringmaster's daughter, which I forgot to mention. But Trilo, the puppet / Ben, the ventriloquist, also wants to marry Regina. So they got in a fight.
No, Ben doesn't. It's only Trillo.
Uh-huh. Yeah. The puppet that is inanimate and has not a brain. Yeah, okay.
It only had a brain.
I think that covers everything, right? Oh, yeah, the monkey. I forgot to get back to the monkey.
The monkey!
The monkey likes to steal shiny things, and he stole our attorney's badge, and then we found his...
Yeah, we found the attorney's badge in the monkey's little garbage pile of shiny things in Acro's room.
Yes.
Who the fuck's Acro?
We don't know who Acro is yet. Bet he's an acrobatic. Probably. Anyway, it's trial time.
It's been quarter of an hour. Let's play the game.
Fucking hell. Okay, it's trial time. We do it. Also, thank you, Walter, for the thing about the VTuber thingy. It's kind of scuffed right now. I'll clean it up before next week, maybe. Good morning, Max.
Max?
Why, Max?
You are Max.
Listen.
Oh, the game's way too loud. Let me turn it.
I like to imagine that Max said that.
Max, am I Max? It's not Max Collector. It's not Max Collector's real name, so.
It's Billy Bob Jenkins.
Billy Bob Jenkins. Yeah, something like that. Billy Bob Jones, I think is what it exactly was.
Billy Bob Jones.
Yeah. Let me know how the audio stuff is. Oh, thanks for the follow, Charles.
It's Charles.
It's Charles.
Milk.
What?
Milk.
That's the line.
That's the line? That's the whole line. Just Milk 2, the sequel.
Yeah.
I need my milk.
That's basically what it says.
Milk? Don't worry. There won't be milk. All you have to do is sit down.
Hi, Charles. Hi, kid. It's just up to your shenanigans. Hope we're both having good days.
I guess.
Nick. Max is really nervous. He keeps going on about milk.
That's understandable. Milk is very tasty, and it gives you vitamin D.
I'm not a big fan of milk.
Calcium!
I prefer pussy. See?
Sweeties.
What?
You don't think I should fly, do you?
Huh?
You know, you gotta make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. Spray some milk.
Oh no!
I don't like how that sounds.
No. No milk.
I thought you said you liked milk, Nick.
We can't be having you flying around the courtroom spraying milk. It just wouldn't be right.
You said you liked it, Nick.
Imagine if you hit someone.
In the eye?
In the eye!
That's the point. They must have their nutrients.
Okay, see you, Charles. Have a good time.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Okay, sweetie.
What is it this time, Max?
Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I'd like a sip of your milk.
No, I was gonna say yes, but not. Oh, never mind, not me.
I can see it now. A dashing young lawyer falling fabulously from above, milk spewing.
Milk is spewing.
One glimpse of that, and everyone will be alert.
Excuse me?
Alert! Fucking hell.
Max. Really? No one needs Nick's milk today.
What about that man over there? That man in that picture.
What about that man with the cravat?
Looks like a little
Looks like he
bitch.
wants his milk. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes?
I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Milk a spewing. This one's off to a start, that's for sure.
Like, we need to take control of it.
And now the case of what? What?
Your Honor, get on with it.
Oh, sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So, well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more friendly. I wonder if that's to our advantage. Ms. Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
I'd like her to open my statement.
Jesus Christ.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Eh?
That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge it.
Get Von Karma on scrub quotes.
It did not count, you hear me?
She must still be upset about what happened last time.
Yes, I am. Your milk got everywhere. It stained my whip.
No.
I'm not losing this case to you, milk dripper.
Fuck.
What a woman.
Why? Because it's not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything.
What about virginity? That's my line.
Okay. Take a lot of creative liberties this time.
It'd be funnier if we also had control
So you can skip.
instead of like the little paw. It's like, nope,
Very
that's the
well.
line. Shut up. Watching
Oh.
that, Mr. Phoenix White.
Phoenix White.
Yes, white, like the milk.
Oh, I see.
I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
Me? Guilty? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, Phoenix White.
It'll be my ultimate revenge.
Her dad's gone, you know. No one left. In our way.
Prosecution is finished. Let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time.
We call your first witness, Miss Von Karma.
And Detective Dick Gumshoe. Get in here. Now.
I'd like her to get in here.
Sorry to keep you
waste
from your work, but as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well. I'd like you to beginning by shedding light on the events in question.
I'd like her to shed some things.
At your service, sir.
All right, detective, you may proceed with your testimony.
Look, Maya's actually there this time.
This is
she's gonna
true.
go. She's gonna go absolutely hog wild.
On the night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out.
What?
I saw Mo 1F and I looked at it too quickly. I thought it said MILF.
All of the circus performers gathered in the big shop to practice their routines, right up by the MILF 1F.
The MILF lodging house.
MILF is what they call me. Maya, I'd love the fuck.
Hey.
The practice session broke around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza, in front of a lodging house at like 10:15. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. Cause of death was the blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae on his neck.
I'd like her to bend me over.
No one was even talking about Von Karma.
Sorry, what?
Okay.
What was that, Nick?
Don't worry about it. I see. He was beaten to death.
Here's the autopsy report for the victim.
The court accept this into evidence. Monkey in the evidence.
The monkey.
A blunt object. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay.
Oh, what a woman. She didn't even say this was like Persona 5.
Perfect for you. It's gonna be interesting because I definitely did not retain like the first half of the statement. 40,
It was so cold your milk could turn to ice cream. Something about bending over a box.
It's cold enough to churn the milk.
Turn into ice cream.
Fuck. Around 10 p.m. Okay. I think I got it. It's pressing time. Let me ask you about the show.
It was nearly a blizzard up there until the scene of the crime.
Did it
It's
pile
definitely
up?
not that said.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches off the ground. Snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day.
The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this.
What's the matter, Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record. Mr. Goshu?
That's the game, Nick.
What were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? Okay. Wants me to look at the court record because of the snow? I mean, there's still a bunch of buildup around him. But but not on him? Hold on. I need a...
What does the statement say?
Yeah, let me pay closer attention. Let's keep out the snow. Nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. It wasn't such a big deal, maybe when 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day.
That doesn't seem wrong.
That seems fine, yeah.
Maybe there's other evidence. The monkey!
It's the monkey!
I really need to pee.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest, I failed to take issue with this.
Do you want me to do the gumshoe lines?
If you want. Keep us going. All performers in the big top. When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean?
Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course, the defendant Maximilian Galasco and his victim, the ringmaster. Oh, almost forgot. Regent the tiger was there as well.
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey?
When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to search my wristwatch.
Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings.
Aw.
You'll just have to wait until after the test.
Aw.
Practice session broke around 10 p.m. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to?
Regina was playing Regent while Mo went back to his room, tired from work. Then the ventriloquist went to the front gate absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately.
Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you?
Milk.
You get ahead now?
They were negotiating Max's salary.
Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. Bleh. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m.
Okay. Not a problem, pal. I got a witness that told us how the whole thing went down. It's totally meaningless. Time to move on.
Alright, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? A wooden box?
That's right. The victim must have been carrying a wooden box when he was killed.
Carrying the box, huh?
I'd like Francisco to carry my box.
Yep.
Gumshoe, you understand you can't comment on these things.
It was rather strange, wooden box, Your Honor.
What do you mean?
Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention, it was locked.
Locked, you say? This may be
I like how your phone. Sorry, I like how your phone went off as the jingle happened, so it was like it was part of the jingle.
I'm gonna put my phone on silent now. Oh! Charles
What?
followed me on Twitter. Thanks, Charles. Okay, this may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. I assume I can ask all of them. So let's go! This wooden box, you figure it weighs about 20 pounds, right?
Sounds about right. The whole thing is lined with iron.
Iron plating? Why do you think it's lined with iron?
I figured I just did it. Yeah. I think we could all do without your guesses, Detective. Stick to what little you actually know. Sorry. Suffice to say, the box is really heavy. Much better. You may continue on, Detective.
We'll play Gangnam Style.
According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
You've done your homework, pal.
And you haven't found this murder weapon. You haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that's something the perpetrator ran off with.
You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene.
Nah. I bet he made it disappear with magic.
There wasn't much that we could go after. There wasn't much that we could go after Gumshoe with this time. He was added to his job.
He gave us the facts as he saw them. But there's gotta be more to this.
I didn't see anything. I was too busy looking somewhere else. That's why you're the lawyer, and I'm the medium.
Uh-huh. I guess it's to do with that first statement.
I guess.
But
So when was the murder?
The murder was at 10. 10:15, sorry.
Was it?
Yeah, practice section board went out. Murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at
Okay.
10:15. Is it that he wasn't wearing his coat?
That'd be a weird contradiction.
Because remember we saw his coat in the room still? We got the wooden box. £20 box. Is that the box in the photo?
I don't think so.
Yes.
You could just try it and be
Yeah,
like, oh, let's just see where this goes. Bluff, you know?
We've got health to play with. I think it might be the coat thing. Nope.
Oop. You
Look
really
at
got me
this.
saying oop.
I'm rich.
Thanks for the sub, Cal.
Hey, you. You should be my girlfriend. No way, no way.
Hey,
So-
hey, you, welcome to the stream, Cal. No way, no way. Sis hat. So I didn't know where to go with the second line.
So you just called him a cishet.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
You know how it'd be. Okay, let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal, maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. The snow, let me see, there's got to be more to this. I really don't see it. Gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
Oh no, it's the first one. We're already struggling.
Yeah, the first testimony. Super not sure.
What are the timings that are provided in the statement?
So it. Hold on. Snow
So
fell
9:40
until 9:40. The circus performers practiced until 10. They all left at 10, and then at 10:15 the murder took place in front of the lodging house. I'm
This is a
not
great start.
sure what they're looking for, to be honest. The snow.
Do a quick skip. Have we already done the skip through all of the dialogue thing?
Yeah, it would have went to the end because we pressed all the statements, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something in the profiles, maybe? I super don't know. There was no no. I was gonna say maybe because there was no snow on the hat, but it would have stopped by then.
Maybe it's a. I mean, obviously, this is the one that we think it's on because like the game is hinting at it. But shall we check some of the other ones, maybe? Like, how did he die? What was that last statement?
Blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck.
Okay, and what's the autopsy say?
I think just died. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head at 10:15.
Yeah. Fuck. Let's look at the thingamajig that says shit. The piece of paper.
Thanks for the host, Cal. Sorry, I didn't hear any of that.
Can we look at the piece of paper? That
Not
one.
considered to Max's salary negotiations. He got an enormous raise 1 week ago.
Okay, so that doesn't say anything. Go to the right. Oh, what's on the bottle?
Orange juice bottle was found broken on the cafeteria floor.
So
The only
we
thing I
can't
can
see
think
anything
of is that if you press it says that Max and Russell were discussing a salary thing when we know from the papers that it wasn't. It was about the arranged marriage.
I
But
guess we could try that, but that would be
I'm-
very antithetical to what the game usually does.
yeah, and plus that would be bad because like surely that would be bad for Max to make that aware. Maybe, I don't know. Let me just see. I think it was this one.
I thought there was one before that.
After the practice over, where did everyone head
Oh,
off
this
to?
one.
Ringmaster and Max went off to the Ringmaster's room to talk privately. They were negotiating Max's salary.
No, that doesn't feel right.
It doesn't to me either, but I cannot think of anything else.
It's gotta be the first one. Let's look at each evidence one by one.
Okay. Attorney's
But
badge.
probably-
No.
Probably not that he's a lawyer.
I doubt it has anything to do with the Magatam. Crime photo we already tried.
Yeah, so it can't be that.
Silk hat. Made him an order for Dora. There's a symbol of Max's fabulous found at the crime scene.
So could be that, but don't see why.
Yeah, me neither. Ringmaster's papers. Documents related to Max's salary negotiations. Got an enormous raise 1 week ago. Not sure what that's to do with coal either. Promo poster emblazoned with Max's 3 famous symbols.
Yeah, definitely not that.
The broken bottle from the cafeteria.
No.
A map of the circus.
Maybe the snow just gives us context for a later one.
Maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, and it does happen in front of the lodging house with Mo. Yeah, that makes sense.
And there's nothing that would make it so that, like, there could have or shouldn't have been snow there.
Yeah. Next one.
When the monkey.
The monkey stops the weather.
The ring. The only thing I can think of is maybe. Fuck, I don't know. Because
No way is it the ring.
Yeah, like
No
maybe. I don't know. I'd be very, very surprised if it was the ring. But the only thing that comes to my mind is like maybe how would the monkey have seen it or something if there was snow. But that's I don't know what that has to do with anything. That's just the place my brain went. And the autopsy report. Yeah, I'm really kind of stumped. I'm not gonna lie, gang.
You got any ideas, Brie?
No.
What's the routines? Maybe the monkey wasn't. I don't know.
There was something said about the monkey in this one, wasn't there?
Yeah. Do we have evidence that anyone wasn't there?
Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regent the Tiger was there. What about the circus monkey? Doesn't say whether or not he's there, just that he stole Gumshoe's wristwatch.
The thing is that the only thing I can think of is maybe the puppet wasn't there because it was stolen, but we don't have the puppet in evidence.
Yeah. Is a puppet a profile? No, thank God. I would have yelled.
10:15 p.m. Look at the crime photo again. Because there's no snow on him or anything.
Yeah, so the snow would have already stopped, like they said.
Yeah. Maybe you could say something like, "Oh, but there's no footprints away from the body."
Or hold on.
Maybe.
No.
Hold on.
What's the evidence you have?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
They mentioned the
What's
weight
in the
of the box.
box?
They mentioned
Sorry.
the weight. They mentioned that the box was really heavy, but there's no evidence that he would have dragged it.
That's true.
Depends on how heavy it is.
They said about. I think they made a point that you wouldn't be able to carry it. Let me check.
I'm probably not going to read your DM also because I don't want to know the answer.
A wooden box.
I don't want to accidentally leak it.
The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed.
Well,
was
super
much-
heavy. Then how does it carry it?
Well, let's just see if they say it's too heavy to be carried, not just that it's heavy.
Mm.
It was locked. Oh, we didn't ask about the other. We didn't do the other questions. Fucking hell!
So there we
Oh.
go. There's the answer.
You said the
What's
box
in the
was.
box? Sorry.
That's really loud. You said
Is it?
Yeah. You said the box was locked. How exactly was it locked?
Well, it had quite a sturdy lock on it. Yeah, it took quite a bit to open that bad boy up.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I've opened it.
So when you found the box, it was locked, correct?
Yeah, it was. Some of the forensics team took it back to the precinct to crack it open.
I see. Continue, Detective Gumshoe. I totally forgot about the question because I kind of expected it to just bring me back to the asking menu. Then it didn't, and I forgot about it.
I mean, it doesn't tend to.
Sorry?
It doesn't tend to. Usually you have to do
You're
them
right.
individually.
You're right. I just, for some reason, I expected to, and then when I didn't see it again, I didn't think about it. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box?
Well, when we found the box, it was a lot lighter, tighter than Fort Knox. So, we took it back to the station, cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle.
There we go. Information.
Bottle? What is that, Detective? What the fuck's a bottle?
Well, it's a container for holding things. Usually liquid, but sometimes other things. Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
Condom.
What's inside the bottle?
A condiment. Pepper!
Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box?
Row.
There's only one little bottle in that huge box?
I wonder if that's some sort of special meaning.
Okay.
Maybe now it's the kind of thing where you just skip to the end.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Oops. We're dumb. Sorry. Well,
That wasn't your fault, but also not the game's fault.
I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? I want a ketchup.
Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call him my next witness.
It's a ketchupless stream.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm not even off to stand yet. Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
Oh.
Had known what racked up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy.
Do not be mean to Gumshoe, I will kill you. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Ms. Von Karma, call your next witness.
Oh.
I'd like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Trillo will show up on the stand as well.
I hope he does so that we can punt him.
Oh, he's already doing it.
Please state your name and occupation for the record.
I think that Sai also really fits Francisca as well. My full name is Trillo Quist. I'm employed as an opera tenor.
Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist.
I think it was Mr. Benjamin
Oh.
Woodman, ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist.
That robe must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace you with a song. Me. The world of the law. Exciting and daring. Guilt or innocence. Decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think? Man, he just keeps belting them out.
Wow.
It had a good rhythm.
It's just the lyrics, they leave something to be desired, so to speak. I desired to punch Triloquist in the face, and Ben as well, actually.
Trillo, you know better than to insult a judge. Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. So ugly I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star. Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their mind.
What's going on here? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle it.
I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting testimony in my court. Ouch!
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed.
Fair enough.
Yeah, thanks for drawing a line, Francisco. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. Clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime.
Ooh.
He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene? You're sure of that?
Without a doubt. He had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. How could he mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown.
That's right. Dress boy. Oh,
Well,
he's not a judge dress boy.
Yeah. Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point. The judge can think.
What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the criminal.
Why is that?
Here's absolute proof.
Silk hat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant.
Ah.
Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done.
She's just like, new father figure?
Daddy?
I think I found a new mummy. No, mommy. No, actually, no, I'm ditching that one.
Yeah?
Don't like that one.
Okay.
Oh, they just...
Thank you for
just the
stating
way
the
I thought-
obvious, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do you have to say?
Okay. I guess she's the boss again today.
When am I not?
Okay. First time, I guess. The clown. You talking about Mo?
Of course I'm talking about that old fuck. He's so pathetic. I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to getting over good.
Poor guy.
We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack. Wait, hang on, Ben took him to his room, but the puppet was left over and saw Max?
Huh?
Oh, whatever.
What the fuck? Then what happened? Sorry, I think I missed something important at the end of that one. I'm gonna run over it again. Didn't have a choice, so Ben took him back to his room.
But if Ben took him back to his room, what the fuck was Chillo doing? He was just a puppet.
Yeah. Once at the lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza. Him, I assume, being Mo? Surely not Ben.
Well. But it could be Ben.
What did you do then?
I went over to the plaza to do some thinking.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice warm lodging house have been a better idea?
Mr. Phoenix, right. I think you should leave the thinking to the witness.
Oh.
But I'm a good thunker! At least my teachers always said I was. Thunker. Is that a typo? Or is he just genuinely dumb? Could have been a typo.
It could have been a typo considering U is right next to I on the keyboard.
Yeah. Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing that such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup.
Get the wax out of your ears. Lawyers nowadays just like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Jeez, could you be any more dense? All together now. Joker, cloak, white roses. Thank you. Nick, I think you should put a little more effort into preparing your questions.
What?
Because it was obvious knowledge, Nick. Everyone knows that.
But I'm a good thunker. You saw Max and only Max, right, Trilo?
That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this?
There were Transformers? Oh, I remember.
There's no proof it was Max, really. But I don't know if I should say that now or go on or move on. Fuck it. Wait a second. There's no proof that the witness saw Maximilian Galactica.
Hey, you still don't get it, do ya? I saw what I saw. It was Max's three-piece joke of a costume. Alright, let's say it all together now.
Silka!
Clove! White
roses!
Thank you.
I like the idea that's just him making noises. No one else is saying this.
Look, Ben's really good at throwing his voice.
I think you should study up on your celebrities, Mr. Wright. Great, I'm getting shut down by a toy. Okay. Come back to it, I guess. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose that would have been around. Hey, what time was it? Huh? I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10 p.m., I think.
Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right.
Isn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is... Will you shut up, you big... I just noticed that, like, Ben tilts his head to the side and just there's a little murmur.
Oh, yeah.
You shut up, you big-nosed dope. Why are you telling him anything extra? See?
Yeah. You see
Why can't you believe that we'd just stand outside in that weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone.
But what? You said we were waiting for someone.
Mr. Phoenix writes, you can do all without your hands-off theories.
I'd like you to be hands-on, Francisca.
But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something.
I'd like Francisca to be on something.
Mr. Wright. Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night? The bottle. Oh, shoot. They could have been waiting for... Honestly, I'm gonna say they weren't waiting for Max because they think they saw Max?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they were waiting for the ringmaster to ask about Regina. Or they could have been waiting for Regina. Those are my guesses.
Okay.
Let's start with the ringmaster. Yeah, let's do it.
Don't hold your tongue, Ben. It's your job to answer all the stupid questions. I'm sorry, Trillo.
Gotta find a way to get more information on this witness. Okay. Probably Regina.
Can you buy some more, Nick? I'm sure you come up with something. Trillo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max with.
Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head.
Man, I want a love line. I'm opposite someone in this courtroom. Like, there's a direct line right there. Oh shit, the case. Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Okay. That was the last statement, or?
Yeah, I think that was the last statement, but there was also another statement where you could ask questions.
This one, maybe? Ben only saw Max? Question mark? That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose the witness could have seen? That's not the same question as before, is it?
It's not the same question as the last one, no. The last one that you got wrong.
So it could be Russell again.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a difference between who they were waiting for and who they could have seen.
True.
Because, like, let's see Russell, because he's the victim. He would have walked past.
Yeah. That's the victim. That's correct. If Trilla was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Ah!
Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Before the witness could have seen him. Anyone with a senses could have figured that out.
What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
I see. It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt the witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He's right.
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with this testimony.
Should have wouldn't happen. This is the same line.
Yeah.
So there's that other one as well.
Yeah, the last one, I think. Right?
Yes.
Or maybe it was a lead-on from the other question.
I don't know, it's this one, I think, yeah. But let's see.
Scene. Okay, what time was it? Oh, yeah.
Yo, what time is it?
waiting for someone. Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for? Regina! Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
Oh, I hope he's dead.
You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? Is this true?
Well, I already asked me that question. Who cares who was waiting for that night? What's the point is what I saw. Don't you forget it.
Well, well, well. The puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. Eh? Alright. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought.
Ah!
Trilo Death 2. Hopefully it's 6 this time. That makes perfect sense.
What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there's a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the scene. Ow!
There's absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true. I was waiting for Regina. Pain! Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one.
Don't volunteer things.
It's funny to me that it was Ben. I think Ben should experience pain. Mr. Quiz, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose? That's fucked up, my friend.
What's the matter? You think the humans have a monopoly on marriage?
The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit. More pain!
Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. It's so weird to me that they refer to the puppet as a thing.
It's Ace It's wacky. Don't be surprised how I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give it to her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Like I can get the judge thinking. But everyone else? Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket.
I wonder if you did. You were going to propose. You, a puppet.
Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to... His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now. Okay, Mr. Wright. Please continue with your examination. That was a real sigh.
Nick, I'm uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable too, Maya. Just gonna keep going.
I mean, this really is just like Persona 5.
Aw, fuck. By proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct? To Regina.
Of course
course that's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that? I wasn't gonna propose that we become some sort of outlaw biker gang together.
That would be fine and cool.
Right, Ben?
Yeah.
Got it. That's the truth.
What was it exactly that you planned on giving her? But
You know exactly why I was going to give her a gnome skull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty.
Answer his question. What was it?
You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
an engagement ring? Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far.
Was it me?
Time for this to end right here.
She's gonna kill everyone.
Francisca's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything.
I mean, I'm right, yeah.
One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Do I pick pain equals bad or push on anyway?
That's strong. I don't know anymore.
Yeah. I'm gonna push on anyway, and I have a very good reason for wanting to push on anyway, and it's because this ring says from T to Or on it.
A cheap ring.
Yeah. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a...
I advise you to cut this argument short.
I also advise this. I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring. I'd like to stick to facts, not sociology. What?
As in, like, the moral stuff behind a puppet getting engaged.
Okay.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe.
I mean, better.
Better. I guess. Do we press this now? This is the new one, right?
Yeah. I say present on that one. Okay,
But what? But that wouldn't contradict, right?
But it's just like, look at this engagement ring.
It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing. I think Regina is going to love it.
It's just a ring.
What's the matter, Nick?
Well, there's got to be something I can catch him on. I
Come
guess.
on.
Do we want to press on the rest or just present here and hope we can cut this short?
Yeah.
Nope. Fuck.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I think there's a later one where you think I've still got it on me.
Yeah, there is. Don't want to read
There
more
we
if you
go.
don't.
We're free.
Trillo, do you mind if I show you something?
What is it?
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Looks like they're gonna double team me now. Do you recognize this ring?
Ah, that's mine! Give it back! Thief! Thief!
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said, in the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here?
Ah!
What is going on here?
That's... Ben, say something.
Don't put me on the spot like that, Trillo.
I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean a room they put money in, like a bank vault?
That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him.
Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
can you pass me that ring?
Oh my god. Just scratch the one into an M and one into an F.
You really want a gross ring from some weird pedo
It's
dude?
reappropriating.
Fuck. Oh, I see. Well then. Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up. Shiny things? Trillo, when was this ring stolen from you?
Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, that night. The night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details. I need more details.
Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza.
Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might be able to say that. The ring must have, well, it could have been taken around that time.
Fuck.
Oh!
Ah, yeah! Oh! I just automatically claim whenever it's a random thing.
It's fine. You're allowed to do monkey noises.
What's with you? Or whatever. It has nothing to do with anything. Especially not who committed the murder.
It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trillo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Trillo Quist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trillo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring-snatching monkey money. Monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all this slow love you fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that damn monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point? What point could it possibly be?
Ben needs to work out. Get swole, Ben. No. Ben's testimony.
do that.
Ben's very flawed. There is a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the Monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of all of this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there's no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time.
I did misread saying is gaying.
I am gaying. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Interesting, Mr.
Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
Oh, she's so pretty in the Zoom.
The witness is lying. He's blinded by his rivalry with Max.
Oh shit, I broke the fourth wall. That was me, not Maya.
Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't like just get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him. No doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
Ha! I told you so many times you'd think you'd know. My story's not changing.
I've already changed your story, stick boy. And I'm sure it'll change some more.
Brave little stick boy.
Brave little stick boy?
Where there's one lie, there are usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I was waiting that night for Regina. That doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said, "Good evening," to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I can mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
So that means that Money didn't show up until after you saw Max.
That's right. Money ran out less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring, and you went chasing after him? How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I'd say about...
Suppose 5 minutes, I think.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. So you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night? That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up.
You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I've got 4, you know? 4. F-O-U-R. Counting Ben, of course. With that many eyes, do you really think someone could have slip past?
4 eyes is an awful lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose. Yikes. The judge is even more dangerous to our case than Trello. It's fine.
Fuck off, pal. You already come in here for whenever I make a mistake.
Zoe did fine. I would have let her do it again, but I do not want to hear more of Trillo. So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night?
Of course that's where I saw him coming from. I was staying at the entrance the entire time.
I guess that makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. But what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know that practice finished probably at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him. You said 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now what time was it?
Indeed, what time was it? What time was it? Let me think about that for a sec. Yeah, I'm no good at math.
It was 10:10 p.m.
Ah, yes. I love that funny French cartoon.
Yeah?
Yep. That
What
sounds
you
about right.
Sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max on the scene.
Is Tintin French?
I thought it was. Is it not? His name is Tonton?
I thought it was like...
Yeah, it is
Swiss?
French.
Oh, it is French, okay.
My brain is big. Did we press this one already? We didn't, right?
You have not.
Okay. So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night.
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess. That's not. Oh, wait, that's not intro. You say good evening.
Sorry, Trullo.
Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible. A performer lives and breathes his performance. You should know better.
There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. I mean, let's go for it. Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well,
if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers?
Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ah, that hurt.
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips stop flapping next time.
I'd like to see your lips flapping, Francisca.
Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
There's no reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence?
Loving is everything in this world! But I'm sure you already learned that.
I guess I can give it a shot. The witness will resume his testimony.
So present the broken bottle to that, I assume.
That makes sense, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
We're speedrunning now.
We're getting through his ones.
Yeah. Yeah, normally I like to give all the testimony their full swing, even if I think I know what it is, but fuck me, I just want this guy off the stand.
Yeah, I agree.
Trillo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight?
A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't just big. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head.
Ah!
That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch!
Before we handle that, we should harp up the defendant's murder charge first.
The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on stand. Okay.
Oh, I thought you looked in Discord and saw the word Swedish Dom, and it
What?
just made you act like that. Anyway,
Oh.
read your line.
There is no way a puppet this... There is no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival.
I don't.
I mean...
That's not incorrect to say about the puppet, but fucking hell.
Are you saying this witness is lying? And that he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene?
I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just...
That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor?
Hi, Mona. Enjoy your lurk.
Mona, apparently you don't know what Swindon is, and you thought it meant Swedish Dom. That's all I've heard.
Which is also what Zoe's looking for.
No, Francisco's German.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Good point.
Yes, Your Honor. Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? Saw a different person. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
I don't know why I thought I was reading Francisca's line for her.
Yeah, you were about to launch into that one.
The correct one.
That's a good response.
Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trillo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or, good evening, as he put it.
What in the world? You...
the defense kindly explain who it was Trilo saw that evening then? Fuck.
Monkey. Monkey.
I can't pick the monkey. Wait, I can if I do it in this way, but I don't think that's right.
Monkey.
I'm not picking the monkey. Look how we're losing health, Bree.
Monkey standing like a man.
What do you mean?
I mean, the only other person we know that went there was Russell.
Mhm.
So I guess you saw Russell.
Mhm.
Considering the ill temper of this witness, there's only one person he would greet. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? No, Your Honor, it is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah. I suppose you got a point there.
Stupid judge. It was Russell Berry, and on top of him, controlling him like a ratatouille, the monkey.
He has an enormous head. Oh,
That's what was in the box.
hair. Oh wait, no, monkey.
Yeah, the monkey. You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo. Isn't that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quist.
He does that a lot.
Yeah, he does. Is your throat okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's the talking that does it more than those.
Order! Order! How do you respond to this?
I'm just really hoping that Mo's not next.
Oh god. That'd be a problem.
Well, wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that has the witness saw that night. The witnesses clearly stated that they saw the defendant's three symbols.
3 symbols. Fucking...
Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man, you gotta remember them by now. Here we go again! Everyone, all together now! Ow!
Thank god.
Yes, yes, we know. The silk hat, the cloak with the white roses.
A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me.
What was that?
Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? Could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry.
What?
Ms. Von Karma, do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant?
Well,
If that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes! I think we finally won a point in this one.
That is very unfortunate.
Huh?
You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What do you mean by that?
So you do it.
You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but
But?
who that person was can only be answered by the next witness.
Don't you do it.
Huh? I think they're gonna do
Don't
it.
you do it.
I think they're gonna do it.
Your Honor, the prosecution will provide beyond a shadow of a doubt. An answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Oh, you fucking do it.
They're gonna do it. Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. Considering the high likelihood that Mo's probably about to show up on the screen, do you want to take a break?
I'm fine.
Okay, just thinking maybe you want to get some water.
I already have water. I've been drinking this whole
want?
time. If you want to take a break, that's fine, but I wouldn't do these voices in the first place if I didn't have water the entire time.
That's fair. I'm good to go for longer.
Yeah, and like, once we finish this next part, then it'll probably be end of the stream.
This is most likely. Actually, I am gonna go open a window, but that'll only take me like 2 seconds. I'm not even gonna mute for it because I'm so brave.
We're gonna hear you piss.
Back in a second.
I like how it's probably going to take you longer to say all of that than it is to actually close the window.
Yeah. Never mind. She's taking so much time. She's wasting so much time, right?
Hello?
Man, you piss fast.
Yeah, she pissed out the window.
I opened the window.
I
Yeah,
mean,
to
that's
piss.
not what I heard.
I said I was gonna open the window.
Yeah, to piss.
Yeah, no, but yeah, we heard you piss.
No, you did. I didn't pee. Shut up. This is a falsification.
We heard you.
No, I opened the window and I let a moth out.
She be pissing.
Chat, back us up here.
My god.
You heard a piss, right?
We're moving on. We're
Someone
playing
clip the piss.
No. You can't, because it didn't happen.
Someone clip the piss. It's there.
What do you mean?
Sweetie.
What?
She be pissing.
No, I didn't be pissing.
You have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
You have to believe me, I didn't piss.
You're not a pee girl.
I'm not.
So then, where were you when the murder took?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room.
And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right?
Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means...
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max.
Fabulous. That's fabulously a possibility.
Ow, my eye! Well done, Nick.
Took me a second to realize we were talking about the animation of the cards and not the milk thing we were talking about earlier.
Ah, milk! I just spray it when I get excited.
God.
However, sweetie, why would that ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go?
Double,
Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Ugh.
Milk?
You alright?
Sorry, a moth flew like right in front of my face.
It's the moth I let out.
You fucking attacked me all the way from Kildare. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. A magician
Nice
or a
on-stream
president?
dogs, by the way.
What did you say so?
Nice on-stream dogs.
Oh yeah. Cal too. Everybody fucking just dropping that hot piece of info.
I'm gonna be at your
It's
house.
fine, Kildare's big.
Yeah, I know.
Not
So
big
if you
enough.
want to find her, what you do is you on a Saturday night, you wait by the Nace Ball.
Shut
Should be
the
there.
fuck up. That's not even true.
Oh yeah?
It's not.
You sure?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
I don't know.
What?
Saturday.
Okay.
Gonna be there.
You'll be waiting. You'll be waiting by the nice ball. I fucking know it. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
Gonna be at your house, Nick.
My
Be at
house?
your house. Yeah, we're gonna be at your house, Nick. We're gonna have our bowls of milk.
Normal milk, bought from a store.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Gonna be at your house, Nick.
Okay. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper.
One time, robbers broke into my mum's house and pissed in her milk.
For real?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yes.
Yes, this is me. I flew over. I couldn't hold in my excitement when I broke the law.
You can't really hold your excitement when you saw me.
My smoothie collector just opens up the fridge. Oh, half and half.
Oh, no!
I just can't hold it in. I love milk so much.
No, it was pee.
Oh shit, yeah.
One crumb.
What? Who was talking about that?
I don't know, just the pleasure angle of it. Just made me think,
You mean it's not supposed to feel good when you pee?
We don't need to make this case worse than it already is. We don't need to help. Fuck.
Max comes every time he pees.
No.
But it comes out of the same hole. I don't understand.
I'm going to leave. I'm leaving. I'm leaving the court. Goodbye.
What? You mean you're not meant to pee while having sex? It's the same hole.
I'm back. What the fuck, y'all? Some whack shit.
But that's where it come out. It's perfectly natural.
I'm going to read the
Yeah.
line now. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. No more piss.
What do you think, Mr. Judge? Do you like to pee?
Miss Von. No.
No, Max is asking the judge, not Owen.
I was not answering the question. It was a no of distress at the current
Not the judge,
situation.
it's the judge answering the question.
Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness.
Judge is dodging the question.
They did it.
A pitiful clown with an unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing.
The fucking mama's dead.
He did it.
Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
I forgot his name was Larry Curls. And his clown name is Mo.
I didn't ever make that connection.
Yeah. Hi, Abby.
I
Why
mean,
did she just call him a pitiful clown? Hope you're doing good, Abby. Hope you're having a good day.
The witness will state his name and occupation for the court as needed.
I just pissed and it didn't feel good. For the first time. In West Philadelphia, born and raised in the playground where I spent.
Name and occupation.
The pun with his name is that Larry, Curly, and Mo were the Three Stooges, and his name is Larry Curls, and his stage name is Mo. Yeah.
I do enjoy the fact we're
Just
brushing over the fact that he just sang Fresh
Oh.
Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, no, fuck it. No, it's funny. They did the funny meme in the Ace Attorney game. I like that.
It is Clownadelphia.
It's Clownadelphia. Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish?
I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Yo, just said you're clearly a clown.
Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shoe, no shirt, no shoes, no service.
It's not even a joke.
Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? A couple of clowns who are up to no good. Start making trouble.
Your name.
Lawrence Kills. Professional funny man. Also
You
known as
can
Buzz Clown.
reconsider.
Oh. It's my day job, though.
I mean, Larry gets work. Good for him.
He witnessed the scene around 11:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked into this plaza.
Without the humor, please.
Okay.
Huh? Old Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
Unlike me. If you're on the defense, you get to make all the jokes you want. That's the trick.
I'm gonna make pussy jokes.
You can.
What has a pussy and two thumbs and wants Francisco Von Karma?
Is it you?
Don't ruin my punchlines.
We don't know that she has two thumbs.
I think we do.
I think we do.
I've seen no proof.
We've seen her thumbs.
Hmm.
We have seen Maya's thumbs. Probably.
Definitely.
I know.
That's fake.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I'm taking to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. This atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing?
That wasn't a testimony.
It was not a testimony. It had nothing to do with the case. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness.
Huh?
We'll listen to your call after help of the court's proceedings are over. Did I just have a stroke?
Maybe.
A little bit.
Let's please stick with the facts of this case.
Really? You'll really hear me out?
Well, they'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Nick!
Yes,
She
ma'am.
Not
admitted
you,
that-
Mr. Wright, clearly.
She just admitted that she can't be straight.
I mean, was there any doubt?
There's always self-doubt.
Oh.
Thank you. I can't wait.
Or Gumshoe. Gumshoe is not a straight man, how dare you. Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony?
Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want.
That's kind of what I'm worried about. Actually, no. I take that back. Mo can talk for as long as he likes.
I don't feel the same.
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped.
Your Honor, is he let's say poop?
I thought it'd go... Piss. I thought I'd go straight
What
to
the
sleep,
fuck?
but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I keep watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head.
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Of course you can. There's no way this account can be criticized.
Oh, she has so many frames of animation.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony. You don't have to do your job yet.
I know that. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor.
Don't worry, I don't think he'd fight sabers with anyone other than my brother. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Brother?
Wait, Nick. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They have the same last name.
No, they don't.
No.
That's the one thing that's different.
Did you think she was...
Oh, it is now, yeah. I was thinking of the die.
Yeah.
gosh,
Brain
that's
don't
not
worky.
Nick,
Shut your fucking face.
Nick, by extension, we could be brother and sister-in-law.
Oh, we're great at law.
I'm glad the clown music is playing up.
Did you read the line? I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes.
I'm one of the horny jokes.
Hey. Zing! Okay, so did that mean we can't press all the statements we want?
I think that was just flavor text.
Oh, probably. Okay. Phew. You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct?
See? That's the thing.
Huh?
How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Dick flattening. 8 o'clock. That's something a clown can rip off. That's what it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke.
Let's not make it 8 p.m., alright, Mo?
What do you mean let's not? Don't take the clown out of the clowning around.
Come on, Nick, just listen to his joke.
There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get it with a penalty. 3, I'll get whipped. The witness does proceed with his factual testimony.
You're so boring.
That's it? Okay.
Who knows? Maybe there's more dialogue if you just go along with it.
Maybe. You were pooped that night?
Yes, I was very, very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food.
What?
Double cheese double. Being enchilada is a dangerous menu item. Whatever did that, as they say, happens. That one was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days. They really love talking about pissing and coming.
That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with the reply. I've got a good reply, though. That joke was so funny, it just earned you a penalty. Fuck! I actually have to be careful.
I think you should save state.
I think I should save state.
Oh, you're nearly fucking dead.
I died because you made a shit and cum joke.
No cum comedy in this stream, bitch.
Because he doesn't know how to.
Wait. What the fuck? You have to come from Mo's life.
Oh, I thought you meant the judge.
Both suit, really.
Oh dear.
Anyways.
Okay, shit.
That's worth pressing, right?
This one?
Yeah, like silhouettes. So this is important to the case.
Hmm. Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they?
Let me think about that for a second.
Hello, Slice.
My room is here. And they looked about, yay big. I'd say they were about 30 feet from my window.
Just 30 feet? That's not very far at all.
It was snowing that night and they cut down on visibility.
I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw. You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away?
That's right. I had been thinking about it over and over since I... Things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Montgomery. Now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols?
Uppity symbols?
Yeah, Nick.
Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, everyone else wants to do? All together now! Say it with Uncle Mo! See what I mean? It's always like this. Crowd never wants to go along with me. It must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Yowza!
Enough foolishness. Get back on track.
Will the witness please testify as to what he saw and only what he saw? Maybe if I go along with him, that's the right thing to do, because no one will go along with him.
I'm thinking you're gonna get a penalty.
Yeah.
Is it worth the risk?
For the bit.
That's what Mo's all about, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the interest of saving time, I will save state before, though.
You know, you want to hear the joke. A man goes to his doctor and the doctor asks, how is number 1? The man says, every day at 6. The doctor asks, the man says, every day at 7. Then what's the matter? I slept till 8.
Witness, these are exactly the type of jokes you should save for Gumshoe.
There you go, the joke.
Yeah.
You know what's happened. Don't look at me like that.
Mr. Wright, you're hereby penalized. This will not become a kangaroo court. This isn't funny at all. In more ways, that one. We got to see a typo, so that was nice.
I mean, and also it's funny.
I guess.
No, I mean the kangaroo court thing. You laughed
Oh,
at
true.
that.
Yeah, I like the kangaroo court bit. Did we press this one? We didn't, right? We pressed one for it?
Haven't yet. And also Francisco being like, you knew what would happen.
Yeah, that was good.
It's extra content.
You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head?
Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story.
He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with?
You mean weapon? I had no idea. a weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
No. You did say you saw the entire thing, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon.
Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown.
Screenshot.
Because if you don't, you know what was waiting for you. A nice little penalty.
That's an L, is what that is. Wasn't that a bit melodramatic?
So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I mean, yeah, right. You can't tell me what the weapon is. I'm going for it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I'm really about to click. I'm gonna go for it. Of course I don't.
Of course I have grounds to make this claim.
Then let's hear it.
That's something I can't share with you at this time. What did you just say? Mr. Wright! I know there's something wrong with this testimony, but I can't put why I feel this way into words for the judge.
Maybe we should get a bit more information. Once we find something more solid, we can give it another shot.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know. I've never lost a court case. Did we press this one?
No.
You just happened to glance out of the window?
You can say that. You can also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed.
Mr. Curls!
Oh. I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Just fuck it.
Exactly why did you look out of your window that night?
Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they?
That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday.
Once I took myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. Sounded like a giant thump. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You forgot?
Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Oh, yeah, oh.
That's not something you just forget to mention.
Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Very well. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony. This should start turning the tables in our favor. Do you think we go for this now or go for the other statement?
I'd say press it. Go for it.
Okay. What was the sound like?
Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say.
Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary.
No! How'd you know I was gonna make a joke? I guess it sounded like a. It also sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone getting hit?
What? You went to look out the window and you saw...
Have you done going to the end of the statements and just seeing what Maya says?
I don't remember.
You know, Mo's testing up and what he told us yesterday are kind of different.
Yeah, I noticed. We just got to pinpoint what's changed.
You can do it, Nick.
Already did that. Guess we'll try now.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, because you didn't actually see it happen.
Yeah, I get the noise already happened.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom.
I'm probably out of time with the stream and all.
It's fine.
I will not permit you. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, blah 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 blah, I will slap you with this whip.
Got a little sing-songy.
I love your voice.
Here we go. Try again, I guess. I've got a great reason to make my claim.
I suppose that you will be telling us all this great reason.
Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony. What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath.
Oh, sorry. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked right head.
It's okay.
I don't know why I just thought it was me.
If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone.
The 972 Crack Clown unit was sent to prison by a...
Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns probably escaped from a maximum security clown car.
Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court?
Fuck me hell. No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory. Great job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. Just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth.
Well,
Ah, you're back from your jog?
well, pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. Prosecution held me, filling the gaps of my statement.
Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again!
Look at the way that she gripped her arm.
So now you were saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster.
Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already...
Checked out?
Yep, he was on permanent vacation, as they say.
Mr. Curls,
Your Honor.
you did not witness the actual crime, however you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette.
Very well. Then please testify to the silhouettes you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I'll put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it. I was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. Silk hat, the black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt it was him. His cloak was flaring in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
You took your time realizing this, didn't you? Whatever. That should be enough, right?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to keep believing that. All right, Mr. Wright. Commence your cross-examination.
Rosa.
Don't you think that you were going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think?
What are you getting at?
I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max?
I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that.
Doesn't seem like he's jumping on any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? Trillo said the same thing. But if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them?
I thought of that myself. But just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must be Max.
You're sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into this trap.
You're sure that is what you saw that night?
Exactly what I saw. Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw. I've got eyes like a hawk.
Don't birds have terrible night vision?
That's not all I saw.
I'm wondering if it's this. Because there's no roses mentioned, but we'll come back to it.
That's the same one. Oh wait, no, it's not.
No, it's not. You were able to see that kind of detail from your window?
There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much.
Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like?
I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye.
Our records say that his eyesight is perfect 20/20.
That must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly. The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes.
Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was.
So you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding?
That's correct. I'd be curious to know what caused that loud noise. It must be something incredibly hard.
Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure.
They claim it's a blunt object. At least it says so in the autopsy report.
With Trillo's testimony and now Mo's, it really seems like Max is the killer.
Nick, you've got to find a contradiction in this.
It's not going to be enough.
What?
I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. It's the only thing that will help. I've got to do it. I'm still feeling pretty good about my other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Max's 3 famous symbols. Yeah. No mention of roses. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols?
Yeah, Loza?
I suppose so. Silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols.
3 symbols.
Yay! Everyone get ready! Oh! Together! Now!
Silk hat! Cloak!
White roses!
roses!
What the?
Who cares if you knew what those 3 or not?
Sorry for interrupting you, Brie.
I'm sorry. He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo?
Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.14 poison.
Silence, fool. You are the one to respond with the whole truth, no fractions.
Hey, fractions. Pie. Anyway.
Order, order. Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there wasn't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He's just tying with us for the court.
I got her on the ropes now. Whenever there's a nugget of truth, it always seems to peek out at me, then run away. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony?
There's no way I could have mistaken someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How could you mistake someone with a crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup?
Trillo saw them all. Trillo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There's absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction.
Look at me!
Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget about the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactor.
Look at this.
Nothing else matters.
rich.
Let's wrap up this case now.
Thank you for getting us up to Abbey Lozer. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but there should still be doubt lingering in your mind. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
I'm not mature.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable, which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling?
Nick, this is your last chance.
There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
The entire time that he was there? Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this. Just one chance? I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you're going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, you'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations. I've only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I'll need.
So I assume you can't press at all.
Probably not, but I don't think I need to.
She's on the ball.
She's fucking got it.
There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene, but we found the silk hat at the crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're full of shit. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the head he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found?
Must you always ask these questions? It'll stand at the crime scene. The crime scene. That means
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
No, that's not true.
Order, order, order! Mr. Curls!
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of all of this? You're old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Fucked up angry judge moments.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go around and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, what? Just because you were sitting above me doesn't mean you belong there. No matter how old I get, I'll always be. Ah!
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him, I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumpster coat. I tell you the truth.
It's turned into a bright little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing that dumpster hat. He was there.
He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo,
What do you want?
you just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? When? What do you mean, how did you leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Ms. Von Karma's protest is useless.
Well,
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me
how
about
old is this man?
baby.
Mo is 46.
Oh, it's my face.
Oh, that's sad.
Besides, what kind of stupid question is how do you leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. You just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened?
Hmm.
Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. The lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene?
Don't worry, you've got a little bit of leeway.
I've got a sliver. I mean, it's the photo, right?
I mean, you've got the
Was it
leeway.
not a testimony? Was there a testimony that was like, oh yeah, he flew away? Or was
Well, it
that
wasn't
just
in a
my mind?
testimony, but it came up. But I'm just like thinking, what
And
signifies that the
just
evidence?
gum-
It's the photo,
It was
right?
Gumshoe who said it,
Right.
like, during the investigation.
Yeah. So I'm assuming it's the photo. Because there's no footprints on the photo. Look at this picture.
Yes. Look at this photograph.
The problem is the footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there.
Ay!
So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in. Wait,
Oh, good line.
no.
Wait just a second, that's my line. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
You wait a second. I think you said more than enough today.
That did hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyway. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Curls, testimony you've provided up until now has been false?
It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just
what?
I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Oop. Order! Order! I will have order! Franziska Von Karma, how could you?
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw.
Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste their time with your idiotic drivel.
Now it's time for our next segment. Mo knows. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw he... This is the truth now.
Animation.
Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Blind people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Well, that was, how do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime scene by flying, there's no actual way that that happened.
You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why wouldn't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright? I think he's telling the truth. I'm gonna vouch for him. Because I thought that animation was pretty funny.
And Von Karma said it's not funny.
Yeah, well, I'm contradicted.
To be fair, she didn't get to see the animation.
True.
What he just said was so strange, I don't think he would have made it up. Which means that he is telling the truth? That's what I think.
Nick, wait. That means that Max actually used magic.
Yikes, you're right. Ow.
Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such foolish drivel. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile.
If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is now in recess. Shh.
Hey, sweeties. What in the world is going on?
That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared?
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you don't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whatever I please. It's not that easy.
Oh, you're powered by milk. It looks like
Yes,
epilepsy
exactly.
on stage.
I need to really feel it in my loins. I'm not actually flying on stage. I'd use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
You mean you're not propelled by piss and cum? Wow. You just told me the secret to your magic.
Not milk.
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 M-I-L-K.
No, that's me, Abby.
Whip.
No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule.
I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry you had to break a magician's creed to keep the magic trick secret.
Nick, what do we do now?
All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker.
I was waiting for the jingle. I was holding my breath the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, I suppose that's us done for the day then, right?
Yeah.
Bish bash bosh.
Bosh, done. Hey, thanks everyone for watching the stream.
We really reduced our rate to like one segment per stream rather than one whole day per stream.
Yeah, but hey, it's been 2.5 hours, and I really need to pee. So
You can fly there.
I can fly there. I've stored up the power. That's what I was waiting for. Thank you all for tuning in. Sorry again about the sensitive stuff that came up during the stream, and we will continue to provide warnings for it as long as this case lasts.
And I will say, now that Ben and Mo have testified, well, not Mo, now that Ben has testified, it should hopefully be reduced a little bit. There is an investigation tomorrow, so he'll still be around.
Yeah,
But hopefully for the court case, he won't be as much.
Yeah.
But the warnings will still be there.
hopefully we won't get anything as fucking rough as today's anyway. There was some bad stuff in there, like holy shit. Yeah. Sorry.
That
again.
was worse last time.
Hmm?
It was worse last time.
I suppose. I'm honestly not sure.
Didn't like the judge popping in there though.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Look,
Wasn't
there was
a big fan of that
outright
now.
there was outright sexual stuff last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for the compliment, Keen. Appreciate it a lot.
Most of it was fun.
Most of it was fun. I still like Mo a lot.
Mhm.
I like the story of the case. Still
Oh,
don't like the
good.
characters.
I'm glad that you enjoyed the story of the case, because I do think the story of the case is quite good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it all comes to a head. I just don't like I don't like the pieces.
Yeah. I assume you have no clue what's going on.
I don't. I think Acro
Mhm.
is involved somehow
Mhm.
because we haven't seen him yet, and that's suspicious. But I assume we'll see
Yeah.
him next week.
Monkey.
True, we haven't talked about the monkey.
We have
Oh, wait,
talked.
we have.
Oh, we
Only a
did.
little though.
But we didn't present the monkey.
Yeah, the
True.
monkey was controlling the man.
It was in the box, right? Of course, I'm gonna forget. Anyway, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Gonna do a quick plug here
The
for
monkey climbed the wall and it looks like flying. The monkey.
for Zoe and for Bree. Go follow them on the Twitches. They're very good at helping me out with doing these streams.
Finale of Pokemon Red on Monday
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
that's what's always got
And-
going on.
All the VODs are on my YouTube channel. I understand if no one has time for that, but I do really, really, really recommend the highlight from the beginning of the stream, which is about 20-ish minutes.
Jesus.
And
Did I really make it that
sorry?
long?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I was thinking the bit didn't last that long, did it? And it's about 20-ish minutes, and you could, I don't know, put me on 1.5 times speed. And I just, it's good content and good context for the streams in general. And tune in on Monday.
Yeah, for the finale. You can also see Zoe probably on Friday. Over at twitch.tv/frogcast. I was going to say the wrong username, but then I didn't.
You probably don't need to plug because you can raid.
Who we are going to raid. I do have her stream open right now, ready to type the link.
She is doing a fantastic Dark Souls stream.
She's doing a randomized Dark Souls one.
It's her last stream right before she goes on HRT.
Francisca.
Yeah. Francisca's here to plug Cass. You can also see Keen there in the chat. Keen's there on the stream as well, so go say hello.
That's crazy.
And if you have pictures of Francisca Von Karma, feel free to send them my way.
You can hit up Zoe at BandanaDDD on Twitter.
Keen in the chat who didn't once laugh at my jokes. Rude.
Anyway, we're going to rate Cass. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have... Near Replicant is almost out, which means Keen will probably be streaming it. Maybe. Who knows?
Hell yeah.
Oh no, I spoiled Mystery. Sorry. Good night, everyone. Have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you for watching.
We are.
Sa